Everything good.
So, alright, gang, y'all know who it is, man. It's Drop once again. We back in the building. Like always, before we get these videos started, I want to shout my people out that has been rocking, donating, support me on this journey from day one. I love y'all. To the new people in the building, gang, like, comment, subscribe, share. Everything else is in the description below. I'm hoping this video is reaching y'all in the best of health and spirits. I know we're going through some odd times right now, right? But check it out. I want to drop off a couple of videos that I feel a lot of y'all need to see, because I don't want y'all to lose focus of where we living at right now. Prime example, look at the picture on this screen, yo. Look at the picture, gang. Do you see the barn? I don't even have to explain this shit. But I just want to let y'all know, bro, no matter what they tell y'all, this shit still exists. You keep driving down these little country roads and all that. And granted, yo, it be these little small towns. You're not going to see images like this in no major city. It's always this little small town with a population of probably 1,000 or 1,500 people. And out of them 1,200 to 1,500 people, you ain't got too many black people. I get it. This is where they shine. This is where they do their most damage at. Sundown towns. I'm going to tell you a little story, right? Before I shoot off these videos, because I'm not trying to hold y'all. Trust me, I'm not. I was coming from New York because, you know, I'm always back and forth, right? Long story short, I was coming back from New York about a week and a half ago now, right? Boom. Coming through Virginia, I stopped at a little gas station called Bracy, Virginia. It's a little gas station in Bracy, Virginia. For the ones that know, I don't even know if people know anything about Bracy. I don't really know too much about Bracy. Long story short, we pulls up in the gas station off the muscle, off the rip. I could tell, like, yo, bro, here we go, one of these little stations again. It was like 3 little cars. There was a man with a boat with a big ass F-150. He had a big ass boat on his joint, but he was getting gas. So I go in the store, pay for the gas, and I'm noticing the dude in the truck, whole time I'm talking to Shorty in the car, he's beaming me like, but like I've always said, gang, I stay dangerous. I stay prepared. So it wasn't like I was really too much worried, but you know how you paying attention, but you not paying attention. I'm paying attention to this dude, but I'm really not paying attention. So I go in the store. It's 2 or 3 people in the store, 2 or 3 white people. The muscle time I come in, once again, the store get a little quiet. I already know the vibe. So the lady behind the register wasn't that bad. So I go get what I was going to get, go pay for it and all that. Conversations was far in between. Asked her how she was doing. She was like, fine. Long story short, I go up out the store. Time I hit the door going back to the car and all that, the same dude that was pumping gas, I guess he's filling up, right? He's beaming me all the way back to the car. So, I go to the car, open up the gas thing. I'm pumping my gas. He rolls his window down, gang, like happens to tell me, yo, how you doing today? So at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm fine. How you? He was like, I'm all right. Enjoying the weather? I'm saying, yeah, likewise. Crazy part about it, you know, they out here in Bracy, Virginia, I guess they can still fly them flags, like, because he had the Confederate joint and the American joint on his pickup joint, on the pickup truck and all that. So he was like, enjoying the weather. And I'm like, yeah, likewise. So he was like, what's your plans for the day? And I'm saying to myself, bro, why you asking me what's my plans for the day? Like, we know each other. I don't know you. I'm telling the dude, like, nah, man, I'm just stopping through to get gas. Me and my shorty, we on our way up out of here. Long story short, we just came to get something I mean, need a little bit of gas. Same thing. You need a little bit of gas and snacks, and we back on the highway, bro. We're not even from out here. And the dude was like, yeah, I can tell, but you could tell by the way this dude had this smirk on his face, yo. I mean, you could tell like this, yo, I don't know what's going on with these white folks these days, yo. But you know how have you ever been somewhere and you don't feel wanted? So the whole time I pulled up at that gas station, gang, it was like I didn't feel like they didn't want our ass there. The quicker we got gas and got the hell up out of there, the better. I mean, I said all that to say this, yo. Yo, no matter where you at, no matter if you own your town, or if you're not familiar with these areas you're going in, I mean, pay attention. Keep your head on a swivel. I keep telling y'all that. Don't hurt nobody, but don't let nobody hurt y'all. I mean, just for the simple fact, I have a couple of videos to drop off, and I don't want y'all to dip off before you see these videos. Check this out.
We don't park Bravos here. So in the video, you can see the lady talking about basically telling him, you're in a sundown town. You need to get the hell out of here right now. This has happened to me on multiple occasions. The verbiage is never going to be specific. You just got to listen to what white supremacists are saying. One time I'm in the 70-76 interchange, small town in Pennsylvania. Hella trucks go through it every day, all day. I pull over to the side of this dirt road, ask this non-threatening white man who's walking, hey, which way do I go? And he looked so like a regular cool white person. But the way he talked to me, the verbiage that he used, let me know I was not welcome. He was just like, do you know where you at? You know, it's not too many of y'all that look like you that's over here. And just different little stuff. And he got more, not violent, but the more aggressive in his verbiage with every freaking word. He was trying to let me know, because he was like, oh, this ninja can't take hints. And I couldn't. He was telling me, get your black out of here. So y'all need to learn how to pay attention when white people are talking for verbal cues that don't make no sense.
Vidor, Texas, where you guys are standing out here. I don't know what you kind of got going on, but I'm gonna tell you, this back in the day, back before me and you were born. I'm 51 years old. How are you?
21.
Way before me and you were born. This was a racist town, and that's the way it was. I mean, it was a racist town. They had a sign up on the bridge that went over going into Beaumont that said some racial things about don't let the sun set on your back, you know, and it was a racial town.
No, like be very clear. Like we just want to know. Like, what did the sign say?
The sign said, "Don't let the sun set on your black ass."
Really?
Basically.
Okay. Damn.
Back 51, 60 years ago, before mine and your time.
The sun has passed.
You understand? You know what I mean? They didn't want a black man. They didn't want a black man to be in this town after dark. Is what it basically boiled down to. Yeah.
Am I cooked?
You good today?
All right, today. You got me right.
Talking to me, right?
Yeah, I'm good, right?
Absolutely. This ain't that way. This town got a bad reputation from way back in the day.
But I talked to like other
people. Today, man, I'll tell you right now, I don't care. This man, you can walk down the middle of the street any day you want to, day or night. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you.
But I talked to certain folks. They said it's still like kind of around.
It's still got. There's still a little bit of it.
You said what?
There's still a little bit of that, maybe here and there, from old school.
Yeah.
You know, old school. But 99%, as long as you're people, we're people.
Facts.
And that's facts.
You ever said the N-word? It's cool though.
Being a truck driver in Florida, let me tell y'all the first experience I had of finding out what a sundown town was. It was a Thursday. I was driving a 26-foot box truck from Orlando to Gainesville. So I'm between Ocala and Gainesville, but I gotta stop and get some gas and get some food or whatever. But I see absolutely nothing as I'm driving. It ain't no houses, no buildings, just road and trees. I finally find this old ass Circle K gas station in the middle of nowhere. An old white lady that was helping me at the counter was sweet as can be, nice as hell. Hey baby, what brings you way out here in these sticks? You just coming to get some gas? I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of familiar with these parts, but kind of not, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to Gainesville. I'm just shooting through. I'm in and out. She's like, all right, baby, God bless. You have a good one. Get my stuff, go back out to the truck, try to put the key in there and start the truck up. It will not start up. I wait a few seconds, put the key in there again, try to start it up. It will not start up. Don't know what the fuck is wrong. So I call my dispatcher, and my dispatcher tell me to look up under the hood to see if I can figure it out. I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. So I say to myself, man, I'm not about to go look up under this fucking hood. I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what I'm looking at. I signed up to be a driver. I ain't no damn mechanic. But I'm sitting there for like 20, 25 minutes, so I get bored. I'm like, all right, man, let me just go look up under the hood, see what I can see. So as soon as I get out of the truck, go around, pop open the hood, and as soon as I look down, the lady that was helping me in there comes out in a panic. What's wrong, baby? Is everything okay? Are you all right? I say, yeah, ma'am, I don't know what's going on with the truck. It won't start up, and I don't know much about trucks. I called my dispatcher. I don't know what they're gonna do. They figuring it out now. She was like, all right, well, do you need a tow truck or anything? Do you need an Uber or a taxi to take you closer into town? And I was like, no, ma'am, I'm not allowed to leave the truck. It's a lot of valuables on this truck, and I'm delivering. I can't just leave the truck. I can't just leave it. She was like, all right, I understand. And she goes back in the gas station, but she keep looking at me, looking at her watch, looking at me, looking at her watch. And then she comes back out there and says, well, you don't want to sit up in some hot truck. You can't get it fixed, no AC, and there's nowhere for you to sit down in there. Like, so you're just going to stand out here and just sit in this hot truck? I said, honestly, man, right now, I don't have a choice. I'm just waiting for my dispatcher to hit me back. She said, okay, I understand. My dispatcher called me back and was like, listen, we got a tow truck coming out there in about 2 hours. Just sit tight. I'm like, damn, 2 hours is hot as hell. I'm ready to go. Then again, I was like, it's all right. I got food. I got drink here. The sun about to start going down. It's not going to be that hot, whatever. And I didn't want to go in the Circle K because of how the lady was acting. So I was just like, I'll be all right, whatever. She seen me get off the phone. She ran out to me again and she was just like, did you figure anything out? Do you know what you're going to do? I was like, yeah, my dispatcher said they got somebody coming in 2 hours for the tow. I'll be fine. She was like, 2 hours? The sun will be down by then. Are you sure they can't figure anything out before then? I was like, they said 2 hours. And she looked at her watch, went right back in the store. Few minutes go by, I get thirsty, so I ran in the store to go grab a Gatorade. As soon as I go in the store to get a Gatorade, she had her back turned and she was on the phone talking to the police, talking about, yeah, he's been here for a while, you gotta come get him, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't put two and two together until I bought the Gatorade and I left, and I was like, damn, she was calling the police. She was calling somebody on my ass, like, what the fuck? So I called my dispatcher back. I'm like, yo, I don't know what's about to go down, but this old lady that worked at this store just been giving me problems or whatever. When she found out I wasn't going to be able to move my truck, I think she just called the police on me. I don't know what's about to happen, but can y'all fucking shake a tail feather? My dispatcher was like, why would she call the police? I was like, I don't know, and I don't want to find out. Can y'all hurry up? 5 minutes after I get off the phone, sure enough, the police pull up right behind my truck. A black police officer gets out and he asked me what's the problem, asked me what's going on. He assesses the truck and says, listen, I'm going to have to take you somewhere. I said, I can't leave my truck. Like, what are you talking about? You about to get me fired. He said, listen, I'm going to have to take you somewhere. Get in the truck. Get in the back of the truck. We driving for about 30 seconds. And I'm like, bro, where the fuck are you taking me? He was like, are you familiar with the mall area? He was like, that's a good area. I said, yeah, I'm familiar with the mall area. He said, yeah, that's where I'm taking you. I said, what the fuck you taking me to the mall for? I can't leave my truck. He said, you have to leave your truck. I said, why? Because that bitch called the police on me. I ain't even do nothing. He said, she didn't call the police on you. She called the police for you. I know her personally. He said, in 45 minutes, that sun was going to go down and you was going to go missing. And I ain't say nothing else. I already knew by then. I put two and two together by that point. When we finally got to the mall, I called my dispatcher and I told the officer, I'm like, yo, I need you to tell my dispatcher why I had to leave the truck. And he grabbed the phone and told my dispatcher everything, got on the phone, called my boss and told my boss everything just so I wouldn't get in trouble. The lady was scared for my life. Even the officer didn't even stick around. He like, yeah, I'm just gonna drive you out here. Cause he could have easily been like, well, I'm just gonna stick here with you so nothing happened to you. He was like, nah, nigga, we gotta go. We gotta go. Even when the tow truck guy came and picked me up, I told him where it was at. He put it in the GPS. He was like, yeah, I'm not going over there.
I said, what the hell? He said, yeah, I'm not going over there that late. I'll come back and get it in the morning. Motherfuckers didn't want no part. So yeah, this was about 7 years ago, and I swear I think about that shit every other day, damn near every day. And shit, I mean, cause she could have just not said nothing. She could have just let me sit there, and I would have went missing like a mother.
You got a set of balls on you to come ride around with me. You don't even know me.
Facts.
And you came out here where we're at right now.
That's what I said. They're probably nervous. They
you better. Well, I mean, this guy, he can probably read me pretty good. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, nah, I read you.
You know what I mean?
You know, she was a little nervous though.
I'm pretty good people.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's okay.
No, well, that's fine. But you can catch the wrong one.
Yeah.
You could catch the wrong one.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
You could have rode right here, and we'd never see none of you guys again.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's a dead ass.
That's a fact.
Like, we could.
You ain't even made it out there and looked at that river, but I promise you right now, it'd take all of about 2 seconds for me to fucking shoot all three of you guys and throw you in that river. Nobody ever gonna find you.
Facts.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
That's literally facts. Yeah.
And there's gators in that motherfucker. You know, you float long enough, a gator got you, no way to find you no more.
And the whirly birds are bad. You know what I mean? Like.
You know, so
the water's
you took
up
a risk
bit, and
coming out
corner,
here
it's like
to here.
Tunnel
I did.
Suck you down.
But hey, I respect you for that.
Yeah,
I respect you for that. I'm glad you caught me, not some other dumbass.
Facts. I'm glad I.
I'll be in Coleman County. They say Coleman County is a sundown county. I'll be here at the festival that's going on. Yeah, don't believe what people be putting on here because it's not true. But it's not true.
I always have to get behind you.
Don't believe everything they say. I've been living down here for, well, I've been here for over 68 years. No, not now. Like, share. I'll be where they say Coleman County, where the sundown is.
Oh, look at that.
Is there chilies in Coleman? They're excited. Have y'all ever flown before?
Yeah.
Be me down here in Coleman County, Alabama.
So, alright, gang, I know the vibes, man. Wasn't even trying to hold y'all this long. But if you did make it to the end of this video, bro, drop down in the comment section and say I made it to the end. But like always, it's drop. I do these videos for awareness and awareness only, gang. Y'all know the vibes. But you got to do me a favor, bro. Like always, keep your head on the swivel. Don't hurt nobody. Don't let nobody hurt y'all. But you also stay dangerous under the same breath, because you say they not playing. These folks are really acting up, gang. But like always, it's drop, yo. I'm out. Peace, man.
Done, everything good.